What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday evening. Almost Friday. Welcome along. In a good mood, obviously. Almost the end of the week. Welcome along to our typical Thursday stream. I was a little bit of a downer last week. I apologize. I don't know. Sometimes you just get into those moods, but I'm definitely not going to be doing that today. I'm in a good mood. I feel like I got some inspiration tonight, so we're obviously going to work on the Iceland course tonight, and just kind of hang out, shoot the breeze. We might play a couple rounds. We might do a critique or something. We'll see. We'll see where the night takes us. So, planning on being on for at least 90 minutes, but might go longer. We'll see. It's all dependent on you guys as well. So, let's get at it. Let's get at it. Hello, everybody. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. I mean, the channel is nearing a huge milestone. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers. As of this second, we are sitting at 9,952. 48 away. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. What's up, Maddie? What's up, Sean? How are you guys? Welcome along. Welcome to the stream. Kudos to you. And kudos to you, Craigers. Welcome, guys. Let's do this. Design time. Design time. I haven't done this in, well, I guess a week. Let's go. I've been listening to way too much Chasing Scratch lately. Troy, what's up, buddy? How you, man? I had a little Twitter convo with the Chasing Scratch boys today. That was kind of neat. Let's go with some just chill kind of music tonight. Try not to fall asleep. Maybe something a little more upbeat than this. It's hard to find good royalty-free music that's not like EDM that I really don't want to listen to while I'm designing. This is fine. This is fine. Falco, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. All right, so things have been happening here. I've actually decided to go a little bit different route. I usually build a hole, plant it, build a hole, plant it, build a hole, plant it. I've decided to change things up, and I have actually built out, in about one sitting, I've mostly sculpted and basically everything other than the planting is done on about 4 holes. So I worked on about 4 holes. So we're actually up to hole 12 is basically done other than the planting. So what haven't I showed you? 7, short little par 3. I think I've showed you guys this one. This one needs a little bit of shadow work, but we're okay. George P, what's going on? Thank you, Matt F. Looking pretty good, I think. 8th hole is a short little par 5, pretty wide open fairway. Definitely try to favor the right side, or sorry, the left side here. But yeah, pretty generous green. Big tier at the back. So this should be a pretty easy birdie hole there. So yeah, I did plant that one, and then I get to the ones that I haven't quite planted. So 9 is a very narrow uphill par 4. Kind of reminds me of the 9th hole I did at the YouTube course, but going the other way, I think. This hole's a little narrow. I may widen this a bit. Because yeah, it ain't wide. We'll say that at 26 yards. We will probably widen that out a bit, but maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. So yeah, like I said, this hole and all the holes after this are not planted yet. So yeah, lots of bunkers here. So you obviously don't want to be right, but if you're left, too far left, you could cream off this hill or whatever it is and bounce all the way across the fairway into the junk. So you don't want that. So that's 9. I'm going to do some sort of halfway house thing up here. And then we get to 10. 10 is going to go over this big stretch. This will be kind of rocky, grassy area here. Again, a fairly narrow hole, really narrows out here, but you can actually drive it over to this part, but it really depends on the wind. Try to clear this as much as you can. Then you got a second shot into a pretty large green. 4 different little shelves here for 4 pins. Wasn't overly creative there. 11 is a long par 3. I think this is like 200 plus, 210, 220. Not a very big green. I am kind of building a little bit of a ridge here so people can play this. If they want to be adventurous, play the ridge and leak it onto the green. Could be kind of a fun way to play it. But yeah, this will be, especially like a pin like that. You're going to want to try to be creative and play to the right side of the green. So that's the plan for 11. 12 is a par 5. 12 is a bit quirky. I won't lie. 12, a driver will get you right to the edge. So with a tailwind, you may actually be hitting 3-wood on this par 5, which I don't love. I'm going to do a nice bridge across here because this is going to be basically inaccessible. So we'll do a little bridge, and then it'll be a nice little second shot into a fairly well-protected but deep green. So I think that'll be kind of a fun hole, but yeah, still lots of work to do. Today we're going to primarily focus on, again, building out some holes. Probably not doing much planting, if any planting today. So I would like to get at least 13, maybe even 14 done. So kind of a pair of relatively short to medium length par 4s that kind of wind their way up the hill and get some good looks at these mountains here. So any concern on the background on 11? Looks like there's some buildable land remnants out there. Yeah, there is. I can't get any further than that. So do I care? Not really. Not really. I can't get any further than that. So it doesn't really bother me too much. Doesn't really bother me too much. I kind of like that little, almost looks like a little rocky beach out there in the distance. So I don't really care too much on that. But yeah, it is a bit of a bummer, but I don't really mind. Okay, so 13, I think we will try. Yeah, you can't clear it. It does kind of suck, but it is what it is. All right, so 13, like I said, is going to be a relatively short 4. Just trying to find, I kind of want to bring it out to the edge a little bit. Obviously, we'll flirt with the cliff as much as we can, but there's not really a lot of cliff to flirt with because that's only like 170 out. So maybe not. Unless I kind of make the landing area here. Oh, maybe I don't even need to use that. I just might even bring the hills up just a little bit. Maybe we'll just do something like this. Anyway, hopefully everyone is having a good week. It's been a long week again. Always seems to be, but glad the week's over. Then we get a nice little super short weekend, but I am excited for Sunday night. My little girl is very excited for trick-or-treating, even though she'll probably hit one house and cry, and that'll be it, but still it'll be fun. She tried on her little dinosaur costume tonight. She loves it. She's adorable. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that very much. And also, I am going to be attempting on the channel to make some real life golf content. So I am off to the driving range on Saturday. It's rained all week here, but it's supposed to be beautiful. It's a nice, cool, big top tracer range. So I'm going to record some stuff. I've got a little recorder that actually fits onto my one of my golf clubs, so I'll be able to get some really good footage. And yeah, I'll look at some top tracer stuff there as well. I'll try to capture some stuff. We'll see. I mean, I might capture a bunch and it turns out to be crappy, but whatever. Come on, Rick. Exactly. Your week sucks, but it's also Friday for you. Oh, nice. I'm jealous. I wish it was Friday for me. Tomorrow's actually a busy day for me as I've got lessons all day. Today was actually a pretty easy day, but tomorrow I'm getting my bio kids to practice a dissection, so I get them to dissect a banana. I pretend it's an autopsy and they have to like try to figure out the banana's cause of death. So they like make up all these stories. It's pretty fun. But I've just told them they're dissecting something. So everyone's trying to figure out what it is. Some girl's like, it's not a bird, is it? I'm like, you're not dissecting a bird, especially not as your very first dissection either. It's kind of funny. So I think they'll like that it's a banana. But yeah, I'm excited to record some real life content to see if it's actually doable for me. And yeah, the big fitting. Slipped on a peel, of course. I have officially booked a full bag golf fitting, and I could not be more excited. So that's why we're going to the range to work out the kinks. I'm going to try to get to the range at least a couple more times before the big fitting, which is at the very end of November. So super pumped with that. Okay. Anyway, that's what's been going on in Crazy Canucks life. Okay, this is going to be a pretty small green. It's a place called Modern Golf. They're very, yeah, they're best of the best in this area, so I'm excited. I am excited to spend a lot of money, potentially. But, yeah, should be good. I really want to work on my game this year. I haven't had really much time. I've really been putting it off the last couple of years for sure. But yeah, my new place is like 5 minutes from a driving range. I mean, in the summers when I put the kid to bed, I have no excuse not to just spend a couple evenings, drive over to the driving range, hit some balls. Got no excuse now. So we're gonna make it happen. And I would like to get my handicap down to about an 8 this year. That's my goal. I'm at about a 13 right now. If I could get it down to an 8, maybe even a 9, I'd be pretty happy. I know I'm capable of shooting those numbers. It's just consistency. Just consistency. Okay. What's up, Figs? We're doing all good here. Okay. Ticked up to a 10 just as the season ended. Ooh. Yeah, golf season doesn't really end up in Vancouver. It just gets real soggy. Real soggy. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want some front bunkers. And I probably want some rear bunkers over here. I mean, this is going to be a pretty short little 4. So I'm thinking a couple bunkers here. One there. There we go. 2 birdies and an 8. Ugh. Okay, let's try to... We'll do like a fairly large bunker here on the left side. We're gonna do the classic little Canuck S here, just up at the top. I may put some bunkers here just for framing. Maybe one there. And maybe one here. Something like that. There we go. Probably raise the tee box up a bit as well. Okay, so I mean, I think we're just going to do something like this. Something you're used to seeing from me in terms of fairway shapes. I might notice my A button on my controller seems to like double click now. I don't know why it's doing that, but it doesn't really affect things too much. Something like that. Again, this is not going to be an easy, this is not going to be a difficult golf course. The thing with these 2K courses is they're pretty benign in terms of difficulty. I think that's pretty straightforward little design. Straightforward little design. I'm at the point with this course where I know it's not my best. It's not my best. I love the idea to start. I think I've got some good golf holes on here, but it's just one where I'm up against a deadline. It's way too late to restart at this point. And like, if I weren't having to build this if I wasn't contracted to build this course, I probably would have restarted it. But I mean, it's not terrible. It's good enough. I think it's still going to be a good course. But it's not my best course. I think Dan's catching on to the 2K courses being great for CC. Oh yeah, they're just cupcake courses. Doesn't make it easy. Yeah, I mean, the deadline, it's not terrible. But Ben is doing his the same month as me, and his course for this month's already done. I think he built it in like 8 days. But Ben's a machine. He also had that time off, so I give him that too. It's looking great, as per usual. You always range from 5 to 10 your handicap, you mean, Troy? That's pretty solid. The lowest I ever got was when I was in grade 12. I think I got it down to about a 6. That was the glory days of golf. My dad, my brother, and I would golf all the time, and we were all like right about the same handicap. And yeah, it was just fun to get out there with them, and it was always really good matches. Safer ideas, yeah. I mean, this is a bit of a bold backdrop, but I would say my hole designs aren't super crazy on this one. We're gonna have to fix these a little bit. The nice thing about not having to worry about planting from hole to hole is you can just lay down a hole pretty damn quick and then go on to the next one. It might help me actually build faster. Although when I get to the planting, then I'm going to be like, ugh. But we'll get there. That's when I'll just throw on podcast and go for it. Fantasy-ish jungle course. Oh, I like that. I like that. Something like that. And then I got a big 140-yard stretch of I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet. We'll probably do something elevation-wise. We'll figure that out in a bit. We'll lay down some bunkers. Definitely a lot more bunkers on the back nine of this course. But I am actually, I've been brainstorming another course idea, which I'm not quite ready to divulge yet, but I'm looking forward to maybe building a course not on a deadline. There we go. Cape Breton style course. I am excited to see what's coming out of the rookie contest. I've seen some pretty cool stuff on Twitter. It's good to see the designers just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go all in and try to see what I can come up with, and that I like. Don't want to phone it in too much. Yeah, I'm not phoning this one in at all. I just don't think this is my best course. That's where I'm at. Okay. Like that. Well, I don't mind that. Okay. That was a weird sound. Okay. Just got to keep my phone handy. This is the one night my wife lets me get out of bedtime duty a little bit early to do my Thursday stream, so I just need to make sure she can get her down okay. Should be fine. Okay. Anyway, welcome along, everybody. Thursday evening here. If you like what you're watching, please hit that like button. I think someone's practicing fireworks, it sounds like, for Halloween. Someone probably got them and decided to let a few go. Slow and tedious on Xbox. Yeah, I mean, that's... You're just going to get that, unfortunately. It's just... there's only so much processing power the consoles can do. I know the new ones are a lot better, but... Fortunately, it's just kind of what it's going to be like. It sucks, though. It sucks. I feel for those. Feel for you console designers. It's not terrible. It's just so much easier on a PC. Always said, if you are real serious about design and you have the means, I would seriously consider looking into a computer with a decent GPU, which are hard to come by right now, but it'll blow your mind. When I got my PC, that's when I went from like casual designer to like all in. And I was building courses every 2 weeks and finally found my like, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing now, and I could work a little bit faster, and oh, those were the days. Those were the days. But yeah, I mean, been doing this for a while, and I'm happy that I still come back to it, and I still do enjoy it. I wouldn't be streaming tonight if I wasn't enjoying it. Last week I was kind of in a bit of a bummer mood, but I made a vow to myself that I'm only streaming PGA when I really want to stream PGA. So, and tonight I've been looking forward to this all day. So, hanging out with you guys. And a graphics card would you recommend? Ooh, I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, I did just fine with a 1080 Ti. I now have a 3080, which are hard to come by. But yeah, like a 1080 Ti did the job for me quite nicely. And that card I had was about 5 or 6 years old, so it's you don't necessarily have to break the bank, but this game's a little tricky. I don't want to throw out any PC specs and like have people follow it and buy a PC and then it not be great, so definitely feeling a little burnout myself, a little wild. You basically made a course a month for 4 or 5 years. Yep. That's crazy. Yeah, I've been hitting I've been in lulls, but like, you know, with I mean, how many courses have I put out in 2K21 in over a year? I mean, it's been, well, I've got them all in the comments, but I think it's like 6 or 7 in a year. I mean, for me, that's quite a bit. Considering in TGC2, I barely did anything. I think maybe I made 3 or 4 courses in 2. 2019 was a little busier. And then, obviously, the original TGC was... That's where I made the bulk of my courses. I also forgot to play my tour rounds this week. I just didn't have the time. And that's... I wanted to. And then I have been playing a bunch of out-of-the-park baseball lately. Been getting really into that. And then all of a sudden, it was like... And then last night I sat down. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get these rounds in. And then I'm like, oh, the deadline's passed already. Never mind. Force myself not to design. Well, I mean, if you're still designing, you're still enjoying it. I think. Just trying to look at maybe, is that a decent? That's where my T block is going to be. If I put it on that hill here and really extend the T box out to like 400. That actually might not be a terrible idea. Hold on. What if I backed it up like quite a bit? If I put them back here. That definitely puts those in play. Definitely makes the tee shot a little bit more interesting. I don't hate that. Let's do that. I think we're gonna have to. I'm gonna bring the fairway out a little bit more. So we'll do that. Let's go from here. There we go. No contests. Yeah, I'll run some contests, maybe, and I do need to start. I've never actually judged a contest before. It's the one thing I've not done. I've run a contest, but again, I just look at my life right now and I get terrified to commit to something because I don't want to commit to something I can't finish. He says as he didn't finish the complete course construction course. But anyway, I don't like to do that. So that's kind of why I haven't. There we go. flatten this out a little bit. Still like to keep some of those little humps and bumps in there. So chat, what's everyone up to tonight? Am I in the background while you're designing? What's going on? What's going on? A little bit of a quieter night. Only 21 people in here, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm definitely having trouble holding my numbers with, I think it's a mix of things, but I think just time of day is killer right now. Like, I'm completely lost most of my East Coast audience because I stream so late. Watch the Kraken fight it out. Well, Seamount for Life has a Canuck shirt on the way. He lost our bet, so he has to wear a Canuck shirt. I think I finally found a plot I like for rookie contest, but taking a break till tomorrow. Nice. Working on a stadium style. Cool. Took the night off of designing, struggling with a project that is definitely stretching your skills. There you go. You need that. You need that little design challenge. Who cares about viewers? It's not like there's much of a ceiling with 2K. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I mean, it's saying usually I can pull 35, 40 in here, but hey, some nights are quieter than others. And honestly, I'd rather stream to a chill and chatty 20 people than a quiet or all over the place 60 people any day. Oh yeah, I mean, coming up on 10,000 subscribers for a guy that designs virtual golf courses is pretty crazy. So, I'm basically right now I'm just kind of with my channel, just kind of in maintenance mode right now. Like, obviously, I want to. You just want your unlocked Callaway clubs back. Some glitch happened where you didn't get them. But yeah, basically, I'm just kind of trying to keep the channel active and alive and going with content, obviously. Until we wait for the new game to come out, and then we'll kind of redo the tutorials, add some new things. With that, might become some new content somewhere else. I'm excited. You guys have suggestions? Any other really good sandbelt courses? Oh, there's lots of good sandbelt courses. Yeah, those are good ones. What's what was RJ Will's one called? The Sandbelt. Sandbelts were pretty good. Big fan of that one. Last update removed the career mode unlock clubs. Oh, did it really? Damn. Couldn't even tell you what clubs I have unlocked. I couldn't care less. Have not played. I didn't even finish the first season of career mode. Just with TGC tours, you don't need a career mode. You get to play against real humans in a real tour tournament style. It's like your own online career mode. I really hope that is something they work on for the next game. Is the career mode. I mean, it was better than it was in 19, but it's still could be better. You know Tiger, or not Tiger. You know the new EA career mode's going to be good. I mean, it's going to be better than 2K. The one in 2K21, that's for sure. Not close. No, yeah, you're right. It is kind of like a, yeah. But it's got that vibe to it. It's got that vibe to it. Wasn't Tiger supposed to? Well, he's involved in the franchise. I'm sure Tiger's gonna make some sort of appearance in the next game. But I mean, my big prediction, I'm obviously gonna play the 2K game. I'm excited for the 2K game. There's nothing wrong with having both games. But I think it's just going to be, you know, EA is going to release in April, right around the Masters. Huge hype. Everyone's going to be pumped for it. It's going to get a ton of looks and attention. And it's going to rely on that hype. And people will be tired of it by May or June. Because they'll have played the same 18 courses, if we're lucky, 18 courses, 20 courses, over and over and over again. And they'll have maxed out their career mode. People are shooting 28 under on 18 holes online. Not much different here, but... And they'll be looking for something fresh. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're bored of those courses? How about thousands of courses with this course designer in the new 2K game, which will probably be out. My guess is going to be a late summer 2022. And then I think 2K will be in the driver's seat. And then it really depends on, you know, quality and lots of stuff with that. But I'm confident in 2K. I know they're working hard on something, although nothing has been announced. If EA doesn't have it, there's no signs pointing to if EA is going to have a designer. I'm obviously going to be 10 times more interested if it does as well, but I don't know. I feel like they would have said something by now. I think 2K is in big trouble if EA's got a manageable course designer. So, I don't know. We'll see. Thing I think 2K has in their back pocket is the fact 2K21 is essentially an indie game with AAA paint. It's true. But, I mean, I think that's going to eventually change. I know HB is definitely turning the gears for the new game. I know they're hiring. Connor Glass music stuff. How long we've been streaming? Hope I'm not too late. Not long, only about 30 minutes. So. Sponsorships, it's dirt cheap to make. I don't know about that. I mean, it's not costing Call of Duty money, but I don't think this game's cheap to make. But you're right, it's not like super AAA game cheap to make, but okay. I mean, I think we'll obviously dress that up a bit. And then we can say this hole is pretty much donezo other than the planting. How to plant them? I don't know if we're going to do much planting today. I'm just kind of working on a few little hole designs today, but we'll see. Yeah. You're probably right on that, Matt, but EA is just a juggernaut. It's hard to compare them to anything. Hard to compare them to anything. Let's go pin 4. Let's there. A little bump in the green here. make things kind of interesting. Beautiful. Add a couple T positions. So it feels like you're going a lot faster when you don't plant, because it's like, oh, I finished a hole already in like 30 minutes. We'll work on the sight line. The idea is there. The idea is there. I think we'll have fun planting up there. Get in there, baby. Ooh, close. And then 14 is another hole that kind of winds its way up the hill. That'll be a lot steeper. That'll be fun. And it'll work its way down the hill, and then we got, yeah, like 4 holes left. Boreal theme. Are you talking about your rookie course? We were saying earlier, I'm excited to see all these rookie courses coming out. Good nonsense courses. Aren't all those like mini golf courses? Isn't Eric running some mini golf contest or something? Seen a few crazy courses come out of there. I haven't played any of them, but looks pretty cool. All right, and then I do kind of like, you know, that look from 12 to 13 should be pretty good. Yeah, again, it's hard to visualize without the planting, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So 13, we'll head over to 14. See any good wacky? Oh, you mean like just stupid courses, silly fun courses. You want garbage? Well, it's always a good time to head into the new course section. We might do that a little bit later. Oh, see, J Ray's playing mini golf right now. It's like he heard us. Okay, this will be how big's that uphill? 42 feet. Okay. Do you find yourself splining redundant or repetitive green shapes? Yeah, I can. Sometimes it gets a little bit redundant, but I recommend just going online and checking out some green shapes, maybe get a little inspiration from that. That's something I need to do a little bit more, is have a little bit more reference material. I just do almost all my designs just right out of my head. First thing I see, I'm like, oh, that could be cool. But the Facebook page, the designer group Facebook page, I think I've muted that at this point. There's some interesting stuff on there. There's some good stuff, but there's definitely not good stuff. All right. So this is going to be a big ol' uphill. I think what I will do is this area is going to be, it's just going to be a straight hit your drive to here, and then you've got, it's all club selection. This is all going to be planted in here. Draw on paper, that's a good, yeah. A lot of people tend to do that. Okay. All right, I kind of like where this little green is sitting here right now. So maybe we could do something. Like like that. And then maybe I would have just a little bit of an apron coming off here. Like that. Not as toxic as of late the Facebook group, you mean? Niagara Falls, Canada. Oh, the Gatno 2K21 guy showed up again. Remember him? Who thought his I think Reeb did like a dramatic reading of his tweet. He showed up and posted on one of my videos, and then he also posted, I think, on Jim Jam's video saying how crappy Ben's course was. And then he thought Ben was me, and then I think he called me a name of some sort. So, good times. It was good times. What a guy. He's my favorite. Listen, if you're an online content creator, you're going to get some people that don't like you. It's part of the game. It's part of the... Oh, that's a real boring fairway. Let's get rid of that. We could do something with that. Figure it out. Figure it out. All right. A YouTube playthrough of his course? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to dump on someone's course and make it a YouTube video. As much as I would love to. We're about positivity on this channel. I would love to bring the course critiques back and do some more critiques. But again, it's just it's an absolute time suck, those things, and the second I say I'm doing critiques again, I get my inbox just explodes. So, and also I don't know if I want to just play a bunch of mediocre courses. I like showing people where they're, you know, things are not going so well and all that, but I don't like doing that exclusively. It's up being half your content. It really does. Not that that's your thing. You're the dumpster fire guy. Dumpster fires are fun. But for me, the person has to be... I can't do them because I get too many like random like new people that'll pop into my stream and they'll see me just dumping on a course with no context. They'll be like, wow, this guy's a dick. And that doesn't look good for me, but they are fun to do. They are fun to do. I think I tried to do one, and then now these people came in. They're like, wow, you're a jerk. I'm like, I'm just kidding. So I try not to do them anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I love having, you know, a new audience. But yeah, sometimes I do sometimes miss just streaming to regulars, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. You scare off most of the randos. There you go. We're building our own thing here. knuckleheads. It's good to see some vets mixed in with some new people. So Twitch is... See, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what... Twitch is definitely more like that. YouTube is tough. Like, I sometimes on Twitch, I'll pop in and I'll check the... I'll check who's watching, but you can't do that on YouTube. What's up, Hemi? Good evening. All the videos are gone after 2 weeks, too, yeah. Just watched a Respawn playthrough one of my recent one, other than he destroyed it, and I tried to make the course tough. Don't you love that? I've given up on the whole, like, try to make my course difficult, because, yeah, I just get disappointed when it just gets absolutely destroyed. All right, I think we'll run a couple bunkers up the right-hand side here. So I think we'll work a few more minutes on this, and then maybe we'll jump in and maybe play a round or two somewhere, maybe on a silly course, or if someone's got a suggestion, we can do that too. I think we'll maybe just do a bunker up here. Play the new Gerald course yet? No, I have not. I'm sure it's delightful. Is it another bad on purpose course, or is Gerald turning into a straight guy? I can't figure out Gerald. Can't make a difficult course in this game without compromising realism. I would say that is 98% true. There are a short handful of designers that can make a truly difficult course that I think really skirts the line of realism, but yeah, I would say you're mostly right on that. A passable course. Wow, you're really selling it to me, Maddie. It's a passable golf course. Sign me up. Sign me up. Goofy Easter eggs. Oh, great. Why is my yeah. My colleagues are like scrambling for Halloween ideas to wear to school tomorrow. I'm not even bothering. I'm a Halloween party pooper. I've never been a big Halloween guy. Never. But this year is different because my 2-year-old is going out for the first time. And I mean, she'll go to 1 or 2 houses and then get tired or cry or something. But she's, yeah, I can't wait. She's adorable in her little dinosaur costume. So, can't wait. Can't wait for that. Kasplash? There's a course called Kasplash? That's kind of a cool name. Kasplash. Maybe we'll put like a bunker here, maybe. No. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work yet. I've also realized I haven't even laid down the fairway here yet either. See how I double click? I don't know why it's doing that. Weird. What? Who would name that? Killbridge Oaks. All right, let's give that a run. We'll give that a run. John's been watching for a while, so we'll give him a run through. Finish this hole up and give him a go. Give it a go. Let's push that out a bit. You know what? We're gonna rethink this hole. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I think we will come back to this one. I think we're just gonna come back to this hole. I'm gonna delete everything. Going to delete everything on this one. Let's jump in and play some golf. Let's jump in and play. I need to think a little more on that one. I need to think a little more on that one. 15 will be a great little par 3. I can't wait for that one. Do fictitious courses translate better into the game than real ones? Yes, I would say. I think a lot of real courses... First of all, real courses take way longer to build because you're trying to get that realism, and still not many courses do it exactly, even close to exactly right. And second of all, a lot of real life courses just come out as boring, I think. You get so much variety in fictional courses, so that's my view on it. All right, what are we playing? We're playing Sean's course. Kitbridge Oaks. Did I call it Killbridge Oaks? I think I did. Kitbridge Oaks. Kitbridge Oaks. Well, let's go. Let's give her a run. We're gonna turn off this music. Do. Sorry, just checking something here. All right, let's go. Play the Black Tees, Kitbridge Oaks. Yeah, Connor, you got a point there too. The graphics are good, but they've been in the same Unity engine for a while, so. Okay, so we've got kind of a nice parklandy-ish course. Visually, I mean, I think the long grass probably didn't really need. I think the random planting of it, especially along here, I don't think looks overly great. Would be one little knock here. Bunker definitely needs some sculpting work. It's a little bit dramatic. I would have brought this edge up a bit more too. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Sightline's okay. Let's go. Let the playing surfaces breathe. Yes, it is a bit choked with planting here. Like the rocks. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like... Doesn't seem overly natural, I feel. Green sight's okay. My gut feeling is to make something I already know. I mean, that's everyone wants to try to build their own, like, their home course for their. I mean, but you'll get frustrated quick. I'll tell you that right now. You'll get frustrated quick it sounds easier to build your home course, something you're used to, but if you're a perfectionist, you're gonna hate it. All right. Second hole, I would like to see a little bit more off this sight line here. It's the shadows coming into play quite a bit. Again, rocks not looking natural. The grass, yeah. Basically, for the whole course, we're just going to say the grass and the rocks are just, there's way too much going on. You just back the barriers up a little bit. I wouldn't even say you need grass like this on this course. I think it's just there. Pull inspiration from your local course, absolutely, but yeah, don't try to copy it. Good words there, Matt. Good words. In the junk. See, I mean, here, like, we're just off the green, but I'm in this really heavy, fescue-y stuff. I'd rather just be in the rough here. And it really blocks my shot. So, I think we're just trying something with the planting, which is fine. All right, third hole. Nice sight line here. Again, we're really fighting the shadows. A lot of shadows here. With lighting this low, hard to pull off with these big bushy trees. Bunker shapes are all right. Yeah, a little sloppy with the grass work again, like I said, but all right, we're off. Crushed it. And what do we got in? 197. Oh, that is not an ideal green. So for like, what if I landed here and the pin is up here? What am I doing here? Yeah, not a big fan of that green shape. A green shape that doubles back on itself. I don't love. I think that needs some work for sure. Oh, there we go. Playing the ridge. Boom. Birdie. No, eagle. Eagle. Even better. Oh, we're into the sun here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so you've given us a layup point here. I just think the hole is too... It's really just too short for me to consider this. Like, even if the wind is way up, maybe I'm laying up. But even then, I'm probably not. Also, sightline needs some work here. I would have brought this down or your tee box up maybe 10, 20 feet. Sun is really in your face here. Not too bad, but it's a bit jarring. Clear it. Terrible shot, but... Oh boy, this is ugly. Hack it out. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe this hole, just lengthen it. Oh, what? Maybe lengthen 20, 30 yards. I think it would have been a cool hole. Yeah, OB there, maybe. All right. Oh, why is that tree here? That just completely blocks whatever you got here. That's a great sight line, but I don't know why you threw that tree in the way. Oh, that would have been a great look with that bunker there. Yeah. I mean, you're using the stock bunker shapes, which I don't love, but, you know, when you're just getting started, I'm fine with that. Also, this bunker, I think, is a little bit too big. It's not really making either route particularly satisfying. It's almost forcing me just to Yeah, you're not leaving me much. You're not leaving me much here. Okay. So yeah, just, you know, more with the encroaching grass. This green's decent, but maybe for the length of the hole, maybe a little large, considering it's just going to be a pitch shot, but it's not bad. Got it. We'll take it. Nice putt there for birdie. All right, we will head to 6, par 3. Nice little lake there. Again, sightline could be better. Yeah. Sightline could be better. I think just with the amount of trees on here, I think the light is just way too low here. But, you know, you get some pretty holes like this, but sightline just not helping it. Anyway, hope you're okay with the critique. I'm just trying to be as constructive as I can. It's hard with design. I mean, it's all, a lot of it's subjective, so. What I don't like, others do, so just take that with a grain of salt. Again, sightline issue. I like the big lake. Not sure what's going on with this bunker here. Don't like that. The bunker sculpting. Again, just work on bringing your edges up a little bit. Okay, the bunker sculpting isn't all in the bunker. I would say it's like 20% in the bunker, 80% out of the bunker. Oh, that's in the water. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to dump all over people's courses. I'm trying to get people to improve. And again, I always like to preface this saying, like, I'm not the expert. I'm not. I'm just a guy that's been doing it a while. I have zero course architecture background. I do like the small green here. You know, it gives me an opportunity to roll it up if I actually played it properly. So, yeah, I like that. I like the second shot if I actually played it right. Yeah, the environment's cool. I do agree with that. This is a very tucked pin. There we go. Exactly. Exactly. Well, you know what I mean. Okay. Wow. What is going on here? Not sure where to start on this one. Sightline again. That bunker may be a little bit too big and maybe a little on the flat side. I think your fairway may be a little bit too bumpy around here. I do not know what's going on with the planting here. I think a lot of these could have just been sunk underground a bit more. Would have looked a lot better. Yeah. Not your best hole. We'll just say that. Well, I guess we'll try to hit it. Nah, it's not a good shot. Into the junk. I got a blind second shot in here. What the heck is going on over here? Oh, okay. What's this for? Just like a fountain, I guess? Interesting. Go, baby. Yeah, I agree. I think it was kind of pointless to cut the fairway there, too. Get in. Ah. Absolutely worth a try. Absolutely. Okay. Sightline much better here. Yeah, just the grass. Unfortunate. It's just too closed in. I don't love this bunker kind of encroaching on the fairway like this. Just kind of a style thing. Again, bring those lips up. Oh, for sure. I've been doing this forever, and I still build some spectacularly bad holes. So, it's all good. That bunker needs some work. You know, just a little sloppy in here. Definitely needs some work. You've got quite the clubhouse thing going on here, but looks kind of cool. Dry, overgrown riverbed on the last hole there. Yeah, I think I could see what you're doing there for sure. Bingo. That's what we have Ben for, yeah. Ben just to judge all of our courses and just be like, in British. Okay. I see what you're trying to do. But again, with these encroaching bunkers, they're a little big. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's gonna force me to hit a 3-wood, I think. Just a little tight there. A little tight there. Leave me 187 in. I do like the green here. Bunkers in front of the green are okay. I would say your big things to work on. Sight lines, not just off the tee, but for your second shots too. Really get those to pop. Found something decent on the first page. You don't see that every day. That and then some sculpting. Just taking some chances with maybe some different styles of bunkers. But again, you're new at this, right? So take it a step at a time. Okay, big wide open fairway here. Love the idea of this hole. Yeah, very good idea with this hole. Don't like that bunker at all. I like the idea of it, but just the execution not quite there. Yeah, work on a high point and a low point. That is the those are the big keywords for bunkers. Yeah, I saw you just loaded in White Hill Country Park. How would I do that bunker differently? Like we said, just kind of with the sculpting. So I would, that back end I would bring up, and then the end closer I would probably bring down a little bit, just to show off that bunker, make it pop a little bit more. What's up, Noah? How you doing, man? Okay, we're right into the sun again. Not bad. Again, the encroaching bunker. These bunkers a little bit better. Just bring up the edges a bit. Not necessarily fewer curves, but so many different styles of bunkers, right? Like, oh, I'm right into it. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden we've got this giant creek bed, which is actually planted quite well. I think this is probably your strong point with the planting. I do like how you've used the rocks and everything. I think that looks quite good. I think we can clear that. There you go, Noah. There you go. Join the club. Exactly. There is no right way to make a... There's a lot of wrong ways to make a bunker, but there's no right ways. You look at different designers, everyone's got their own style. You know, Matt F's probably one of the top bunker guys. He's got his own style. You can tell it's a Matt F course just by his bunkers. All right, we're going back this way. Okay. I don't mind this. Sightline's okay here. Ooh, it's real laggy right here. That bunker may be a little bit big. Yeah, just a bit dramatic with the sculpting here. Just a bit too much. I like your green. Your green undulations. Some good decent ideas here. Oh, stop. Come on, get in. Oh, close. Close. All right. Few more holes left here. Ooh, right into the sun. Short little 4. I don't mind this. I like this little ridge here. Really, that's a nice little use of a natural mound being a hazard there. I like that really coming into play. And yeah, really making me think about it. It is downhill though, so I'm wondering if I can just clear it. I think I can. Oh, I can. Go in the hole. Oh, bad bounce. Bad bounce. Blazing saddles. We might have to do that one next week. My throat's getting a little scratchy here. I've been still fighting a little bit of a cold, so we might have to do that one next week. Oh, remind me, Figs. Hosting CC next week. Nice, Troy. Yeah, we might give that one a go, like I said, next time as well. Hey, Q. We are checking out, God, what's the name of this course? But it's Sean's first one. Okay, we've got a retaining wall here. I mean, yeah, I can see why there's a retaining wall there. It's not bad. What is this course called? Driving me nuts. Kitbridge Oaks. There we go. Okay. Little par 3. Don't mind this one. Okay. Get in there, baby. Get in there, baby. Yes. Big putt. Big putt. All right. Lots of birdies here. There, we got 3 left. That bunker's good. It's some really nice sculpting in here. You've done a great job in here. Maybe your best sculpted bunker. Q with the top 3. Oh, nice. Who? Oh, yeah, Maddie won the CC comp, right? Okay. There we go. I think your bunker sculpting a huge improvement on this hole. Bit of a blind uphill second shot. Not necessarily a bad thing on a par 5. I like it. Maybe one of your stronger holes, I would say. Oh, that's going to be a very difficult putt. Nope, it's not going to be a putt. So you have a few of these holes, or these greens, that kind of double back on each other, and I don't want to flop from too many greens, that's for sure. Especially when you've kind of undulated the greens so it'll collect down there. Makes it a little tougher, but we still made birdie. Okay, this is a very nice little downhill. Everything breaking towards the water. This is scary. Very nice. I think the course has definitely gotten better as we've gone along. Stay there. Whew. But yeah, mostly I would just work on, you know, I think the green shapes and stuff, the planting, just a little too much going on, a little too wild in places. Bunkers for sure, sight lines for sure. But for like a first course or for a fairly new designer, this is a really solid effort. Boom. cutting right through. Yeah, so again, like, not a big fan of this, especially with how small these greens are. That could create a lot of awkward shots. So, I mean, I get we're kind of trying to get creative with our green shapes, but that might be a little wild. Ooh, ran a little hot there. All right. Not bad, my friend. Not bad. Not bad. Perfect. Glad I could help. 8 under. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be off for the evening. My throat's starting to bother me a bit. So yeah, I'm just going to chill out for a little bit and then head to bed. But I might be back on streaming a bit tomorrow over on Twitch. Might be some golf in there. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it was fun tonight. I enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out. We didn't get as much design as I would have liked tonight, but we did get one hole laid down. Better than nothing, I guess. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a good end of your week. And we'll see you here same time next week. Might try to get in a bonus stream this weekend, but I'll let you know on Twitter. Later, guys. Have a good night.